several different topics. We're going to start with biggest jaw-dropping moment from Week 15, putting a pin in whatever the hell that was that we saw in Las Vegas. Put a pin in that one. Beyond that one, biggest jaw-dropping moment that you saw from Week 15.
Okay, all right. So we're taking that out. I would agree with that. I mean, it's like we'll talk
That's
about
the biggest jaw-dropping moment ever.
I mean, it's up there. You're exactly right. Gosh, out of like. All right, do I have to pick out of the ones we got right there? Or I can go anywhere?
Anything you
okay?
want.
Okay.
Anything that made your jaw literally drop.
I think literally, gosh, there was a lot of good ones. I think the biggest one to me was the Buccaneers turning the ball over 5 straight series. In a game where you're going, like, man, Bengals can't do much. They can't. They're struggling. You know, they're a little off here. Brady's kind of picking them apart all the first half. They got all the right plays. Then it's the botched fake punt. Oh man, whoa! Why would they even do that? Then it's this is the fumble exchange after Brady's thrown an interception and fumbled in the pocket, fumbled exchange to Fournette, and then this not losing track of who's around him in the pocket, and the ball gets knocked in the air for another interception. To me, that was like the jaw-dropping moment. Like I was shocked by the way they were controlling the game, and then 34 unanswered by the Bengals, and I don't even know if it was that impressive. It was more Bucks just messing crap up. That one was a jaw dropper.
Let me just say this, and I understand completely the irony of how it's going to compare with what my biggest jaw-dropping moment was.
Yeah.
But you saw that fake punt on 4th and 1. The Vikings in the first half of Saturday's game ran a fake punt on 4th and 1. Why are you running a fake punt on 4th and 1? I guess they really don't see it coming. I mean, 4th and 1, just leave your offense out there. Surely you have a play in your normal offense that you are more confident can gain 36 inches of real estate than the fake punt, which is people doing things they don't ordinarily do. And why are you burning off your fake punt there? Like, once you play your fake punt card, it's not coming back around anytime soon. Why piss it away in that moment? And we saw it fail for the Vikings. We saw it fail at 17-3, 4th and 1, and you run a fake punt. I guess nobody really does expect it because who would be dumb enough to do it then? Anyway, for me, it was the sequence late in the Vikings-Colts game because I was on a plane and I missed the comeback. It was 33-0 when we went wheels up, and as soon as we landed and I got service again, it was 36-all. And that was an all-time
dropper.
What in the hell is going on? But, I watched the second half Sunday morning, and I never really felt like the avalanche is coming. I never really felt like, the Vikings are inevitably going to win this. It came down to the Colts, 4th and 1, sending rickety Tin Man Scarecrow. I don't know which character he would be from The Wizard of Oz. He's skinny, he's tall, he's older as quarterbacks go, and they send him into the middle of the line of scrimmage with a quarterback sneak, and he doesn't even take the ball off his hip. So the Vikings get it back, and then on the very next play, there goes Dalvin Cook. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought, if I was watching that live, I wouldn't have thought, 2:19 left, the Vikings need a touchdown, they're 65 yards away. And this is, it's going to be a methodical drive, and maybe they're going to have to convert a 4th down here or there. They're going to need a Justin Jefferson catch. No. Little screen pass, Dalvin Cook, there he goes, couple of blocks, off he goes. Are you kidding me? And then I don't know what 72 is doing down there. He almost tackled his own man. Are you kidding me? And then the 2-point conversion, off we go to overtime, and the Vikings win. Unbelievable. It wasn't until that moment, though, that I thought it was real. That Dalvin Cook shot out of a cannon, and he's loose, as Paul Allen would say. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
that they erased the comeback with that play.
It was. Where do you stand with should they have gone for it on 4th and 1 there and run the quarterback sneak, or should they have kicked the field goal? Right?
Kick the field goal. Fake punt. No, kick the field goal. The guy just made one earlier in the game. It's indoors, and Chase McLaughlin had hit 5 field goals on the day. And he had made one from about the same distance. Kick the field goal
that's
or
where
punt.
I was surprised. I was surprised as well. And I even with that last play too, like the quarterback sneak. If we could show that again, I mean, again, it was a crazy, impressive performance. There's no doubt. The refereeing of the game was as questionable as any game I can ever remember watching in football. with some of the personal fouls that were called on the Colts when you guys were down by 4 touchdowns, it was like, okay, so here we go. We're going to try to even the game up. But on this play here, too, okay, this play here, too, it's the quickest whistle I've ever seen in a quarterback sneak ever. I mean, last week.
Well, I mean, when do you stop a guy's forward progress?
I don't know.
That's what I'm just.
No, Mike, that's where I know. I don't know because I never see them stop it that quick. Last night I saw a play with Aaron Jones where his forward progress was stopped for 4 or 5 seconds, and they let it go, and then Jalen Ramsey stripped the ball out. Like, that's where I don't know what to expect on a weekly basis, and it's very hard. And I saw 3 or 4 quarterback sneaks on Sunday where the same thing happened, and they let it go, and then the offense pushed him, and he got it. And they counted those yards. So that's what was weird,
right,
too.
But let me say this.
Yeah.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
When you call a quarterback sneak, you assume all risks associated with it, including quick whistle, long whistle. No ability to have an effective replay review of the spot. None whatsoever.
Right.
When you decide to do the rugby scrum and shove your quarterback into that mass of humanity, there is no way there's going to be a shot that is clearly and obviously better than the spot that is arbitrarily selected by the officials who come walking in acting like they've sliced it down to the nanometer as to where the ball is. You accept that when you do a quarterback sneak. So don't do a quarterback sneak with a 37-year-old quarterback who feels older than that, who's about 20 pounds under the weight he should be at. What are you doing? They didn't even do the get behind and push.
No, they didn't even push him the
Matt
right
Ryan.
way. I know.
Remember when you were making fun of Kirk Cousins when they tried that at the goal line? Oh, yeah, man, he needs more time doing squats. I don't think Matt Ryan's ever done a squat in his life. Why is he the one doing that? So it's just a bad decision, bad play call. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.